Alright, what's up y'all? Back with another video. We're gonna be reacting to some more photography, to some more photos, to some more models, to some more photographers. Hopefully we can find some photographers. I don't know who we're gonna be reacting to yet because I've put together this little list, if you will, but I didn't exactly pay attention to hold on. I wasn't paying attention to, I don't know what I'm talking about. What was I saying? I put together a list, but I don't remember who I put together. I haven't chosen one specifically for this video, so hold on. Let's see who we're gonna want to do. What I'm not understanding is alright. How are you gonna sit up here and tell me that it's not found? See, that's that bullshit for real. Okay, so I'm really just gonna pick. I'm gonna pick one that I want to react to. Off rip, I think this would be a great start. This would be a pretty good start. Not even a good start. I think she might already be a model, so maybe starting with her is a good idea. And she's an influencer on TikTok too, so a lot of y'all might know her. She does a lot of funny content. She's model material, if not a model. I don't know if she's a model because there's a lot of women who just look good and they just look good in photos. So yeah. But today we're gonna be reacting to Quenlin Blackwell. I don't know how to say her name specifically. I don't really listen. Quenlin? I don't really watch her videos like that. I just have seen her a lot on TikTok. So I know that she's an influencer. We're gonna be reacting to some of her content because she has a lot of photos up here on her Instagram. Off rip, it's more so her ability. We're looking at what I'm seeing off rip is more so her ability to model, not her ability to put that shit on. If we're gonna be real. Because I don't see any fashion, right? Like, that's the thing with a lot of you models. Y'all are very formal with modeling, and I feel like that's hindering y'all. It's hindering y'all for sure, because you don't have that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't got that shit on. You just look good. But not to be disrespectful, but like, there's no way I can't disrespect you by telling you look good. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have lost the ability to put that shit on because you're trying too hard to be formal. Not necessarily talking about Quenlin Blackwell. It's just something I noticed about, if you literally type in models on Instagram, everybody just has on a bikini or has on some type of lingerie with no brand. And it's just, they just look good with it on. There's no fashion, there's no brand, there's no storytelling, there's no vibe. It's just pose. Let me chill. But it's just pose. It's just pose after pose after pose. Like, we get it. You're great at modeling. Put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? We want to see you put that shit on. Like, this is kind of like something that I mean about putting that shit on, even though it's not really a good photo because she's walking on a runway or walkway, whatever you call it. But that's having that shit on. That's having that shit on. The rest of these is like, she's just, look at this. Like, she's just good at modeling. A video vixen. She has her own little magazine. I don't want to say little. She has her own magazine, or she's the star in her own, in this magazine. I don't know how to say it, but yeah. This one looks dope. I like this one a lot. But y'all, I feel like y'all get too formal. You know what I'm saying? That magazine type technique, it only fit for when niggas was looking and reading magazines. We're in the new age now. I don't give a damn about no magazine, me specifically, unless I'm getting money. Unless we talking about business, then magazines is dope. But nigga, like, Magazines ain't hitting on nothing no more. The fact that this looks like it's supposed to belong on a piece of paper, that's way too formal. That's kind of boring to me specifically. I don't like doing this type of work. Right? It's not the female, it's not the clothes. I can't say it's not the clothes. Because it ain't the clothes, though. It ain't the clothes. It's not the female, it's not the clothes. It's the formality of it. Like, it's boring. You know? It's a flag. What the fuck is this? That one's hard. This one's hard. This one is hard. This one's hard. I like this one too. So she has a professional photographer that's doing this work. But this be my thing with even the professional photographers. As I've been saying in all of my other videos, what brand is this? Who are you shooting for? With all we see is a model with good clothing on, taking photos, taking great professional formal photos. What, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is hard. This is different. This is what I mean by putting that shit on. Even if it's makeup on top of it. Because I think the makeup is what really sold this image. This image is actually very hard. This is hard. This just feels weird. She looks like an alien in this shit. Like, this is hard. The rest of them, or not the rest of them, but like those other ones, it's too formal. You know what I'm saying? A headshot, that's a video, but a headshot, nah, we're not messing with that, bro. And then this is also looking at it from the perspective of if she's even a model, right? She could just be an influencer. Who knows? Hold on. Because I haven't seen her say that she was a model, but like, it's one thing to have the potential to be a model. It's another thing to actually be a model. It's one thing to be a celebrity and to be an influencer versus being a model, right? Like, you get to the point to where you build up such a following that niggas just want to take photos. You get to a point to where you build up such a following and you look so good that photographers just run at you. That doesn't mean that you're a model. You know, there's a difference. Like, this ain't putting that shit on. Don't be serious, or don't, you know what I'm saying? Let's not be funny. It is artistic though. It could be artistic. If there was a reason behind it, it could be artistic. If, like, this photo could have been hard. It could have been creepy and eerie, but still hard at the same time. Like this right here. You know what I mean? Like, the photography is hard. The model is hard. But that's all that there is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not shooting nothing else. You're not shooting nothing else. The Christmas one, I don't know. Let's see what the point is. It says Santa's baby. The last picture is my favorite. I have a strong feeling that the last picture ain't gonna have nothing to do with the photo shoot. I'm just taking a guess. But photo, CD, model, makeup artist, hair assistant, stylist, designer, studio producer, videographer, and Santa. Like, what's the project? You know what I'm saying? The projects be born. That's what it is. Y'all's projects be born. We done seen this. You know what I'm saying? As far as projects go, we done seen this shit before. Somewhere. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, the last one, it has something to do with Santa. What's my favorite one out of this? My favorite one is probably this. That one's hard. This one's hard. This one's hard. I feel like that could have been like the image that they use for a movie. Like what do they call it? I don't even know what they call it. What they put to show you that a movie's coming out. Like, that's what this looks like. I don't like that one. This one's decent. Basic. The first one's hard. I think it was the first one. Y'all seen what I was talking about. But yeah. Blackwell. I hope I'm saying her name right. Once again, no shade to her. No shade to her. What happened in this post? Y'all gotta stop taking pictures on y'all phones, man. Y'all be having she has 2.7 million followers. There's no reason why she shouldn't have a photographer on her at all times. You know what I'm saying? Ain't about being a celebrity, it's about being an influencer. If you're gonna raise the stakes, raise the stakes. Something just fell. But if you're gonna raise the stakes, raise the stakes. You know what I'm saying? Have a whatchamacallit on you at all times, because like, you asking me, ain't no reason for you to have a million followers and not even one bad photo. That doesn't even make it. Those two things don't even fucking add up. How does that work? How do you even have one bad photo? How? There are hundreds of thousands of photographers in the United States. It ain't shit. It literally is not nothing for y'all to be like, photography call or some shit. Like, you go out and watch a movie, you got on good clothes, you like, oh, I want to take good photos. You don't got to do nothing but go on your Instagram and be like, I need somebody to take these photos for me at this time. Nigga gonna pull up on you and probably not even charge you a thing. You know what I'm saying? Versus you taking that shit on your phone. Come on now, like, that's trash. I like this a lot. It seems like it was shot on film. That's hard too. If it was a little bit more clear, it'd be super hard. But it's still hard. I get the concept of this is hard. It seems like it was shot on an old camera. That's hard. This is hard. An interesting project. I don't like this one. This one seems trash. The first three, hard. This be the type of shit that I want to get into doing. This is hard. I feel like I'm getting like a GTA type feel from this. This one's hard. This would be the type of shot that I get to. It's different. You can still see it is her too. So okay, she got that shit on. It says Acne Studios. I feel like that's not a good name. Hold on. She did this shoot with Acne Studios. All right, this one's hard. She got that shit on. I don't know who the brand is, but she got that shit on though. This is what I'm talking about. And then she still has the sexy look that she's obviously constantly going for. So you can still have that shit on and then still be sexy looking with it on. Oh, she's doing a remake with this one. Interesting. Quinn Jones, a tribute to the incredible work Grace Jones and Jean-Paul Goudet are good created together. I hope I'm saying that name wrong. I feel like I just butchered that name. That remake is good. That remake is good. She killed that one. She killed it. As far as like the remake, yeah, she killed it. And this is different. This is also the different shit that I'm talking about. And then this is my last little critique because it's kind of going to be negative. But the fact that you got to resort to copying older stuff in order to be different, because this is what I mean by different. But unfortunately, it was already done. That's what I mean by different. Like, niggas ain't taking photos like this on a day-to-day basis. They're not taking photos like that. So you gotta get to the point to where you taking photos like that every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only way you can get to the point to where you taking photos like that so much is if you're not charging people. Nobody wants to work with you. Nobody can work with you all the fucking time if you're charging. My last point is, don't charge for your photography services, charge for your products. If you charge for your products, you can go out and shoot with anybody. Any and everybody would pretty much be willing to take photos for you or with you. When you charge up front, you only get a limited amount of people working for you. So don't charge like that. But that was it for this video, man. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. This is Quinn Blackwell. Let me know what y'all think. Is she a model? I don't know. It doesn't say it in the whatchamacallit, in her bio. It just says, it just has an at and a link tree. So is she a model? If so, let me know in the comments. What do y'all think about her outfits? What do y'all think about her modeling? What do y'all think about her photographer specifically is what I want to know. What do y'all think about her photographers? Do y'all feel like her work is different from what you see on a day-to-day basis? And if so, let me know how, because I'm kind of confused. But that was it for this video. If you're a regular person and you want to connect, talk to me about my work, or potentially end up purchasing a piece, leave a comment or DM me. Instagram at veno.create. If you are a photographer and you want to talk to me about my work, share or trade work, or just potentially purchasing a piece, or just to connect in general, like I said, at veno.create. That was it for this video. Y'all stay tuned for the next one. See y'all later.